Tonight on Apple Valley News Now Live at 6, a man is finally in custody at the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says he shot at 2 family members. Also,
Yakima Nation receiving over $1 million from the U.S. Department of Justice to fight crime on the reservation. We'll have a breakdown of how that money is being spent coming up.
Plus, multiple fires in Walla Walla are now being billed as suspicious. Our Riley Fitzgerald is on your side with the details. Stacy?
And it's our final week of summer. Beautiful evening in Yakima. Here's your Bi-Mart Sky Cam. I'll break down what the weather looks like for our final week of summer coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
And good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Monday. I'm Austin Reed. First at 6, the Yakima Police Department is now asking the City of Ellensburg Prosecutor's Office to take a look at evidence in a case that involves Yakima County Coroner Jim Curtis. The recommendation for charges comes after Curtis reported an alleged assault. Investigators with the police department said there was not enough evidence to support this report. Our Emily Goodell is currently looking into the situation, and we hope to have more information for you soon. Other news tonight, just before 2 in the morning on Saturday this past weekend, the Walla Walla Fire Department was dispatched to the 100 block of George Street for a fire threatening a house. Several fires, though, have started recently in that same area. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald spoke to the fire department and citizens about this.
Another fire this weekend blazing in Walla Walla in the industrial park north of Highway 12. And this isn't deja vu, this is the 6th like fire in the Walla Walla community in the past 6 weeks. Walla Walla Fire Department says the fire starts are considered suspicious.
The way that the fire spread was extremely quick. There were multiple cars on fire, houses, shops on fire all at once at initial dispatch. So normally fires don't progress or spread that rapidly without some help of some accelerants.
People in the area say it's been going on for a lot longer than that. No community members were willing to go on camera to talk about the recent fires. Down the street, a local auto shop nearby the fire that started this weekend has felt the heat too.
Kelty's had a couple of them, Kelty's Junkyard, and in old cars and in places like that. So they're all similar places that they're starting.
Local business owners we talked to frustrated by their losses and the lack of results.
They're cars that have value. They scrap them for profit. They're these people's livelihood, not just Kelty's, but other people in the community there that do the same work out of their property.
The cause is under investigation, but is considered suspicious because of the frequency and severity. The Walla Walla Fire Department says the fires have progressively gotten worse.
The significance of the one that we had on early Saturday morning involved a house, a shop, and quite a few cars. Initially, they were mostly in just like a couple little outbuildings and some vehicles, some broken down vehicles. So they're starting to get worse and worse.
Deputy Fire Chief Fred Hector says the fire and police departments are working together to solve this. In Walla Walla, I'm Riley Fitzgerald with Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Riley, if you notice anything suspicious going on, the fire department says to call 509-527-1960. That is the Walla Walla non-emergency dispatch line. Well, turning to our forecast, it is officially the last week of summer now. Let's check in with First Alert's Stacy Lee, who has a look at how the weather will impact us this week. Hey, Stacy.
That's right. It is the final week of summer, but it's already feeling a bit like fall. We are tracking a few rain showers from Dayton into the Walla Walla area tonight. We'll zoom in a little bit closer. Most of the showers, again, inching into the Blue Mountains tonight, but a few sprinkles out in the area. That is it for the night. It looks beautiful this evening. evening in Yakima, the Tanum Ridge camera, 78 degrees, winds at 8 miles per hour. Those winds are going to start picking up in Yakima tonight, so be aware of that. Sunset at 7:05. Temperatures elsewhere around the area cooling down. Look at that with that rain shadow over Walla Walla. Temperatures have dropped down to 55 degrees right now. We're in the 70s elsewhere around the region. Now tonight, look for cooler temperatures. Pretty pleasant. Again, we're starting to get a little bit of that fall chill in the air with those 40s and 50s. Here's a look at our temperature trend. Tri-Cities and Hermiston similar, about 81. We're going to be running just under the average for this time of year. Same thing in Yakima, Walla Walla, about 80 degrees for our average, just slightly below that into the weekend. So a mild night with cool temperatures, breezy winds tomorrow, going to be very windy in the Ellensburg area. Mild temperatures for the rest of the week and, well, possibly some weekend showers headed our way. Austin?
Fall is in the air. Stacy, thank you. We're going to go back to Walla Walla now, where upgrades are being made in the city. Flock Safety is a new camera network law enforcement which uses to help solve crimes. And the Walla Walla Police Department is now utilizing this automatic license plate reader system to get stolen property returned and get criminals caught.
In a sense, it's exactly what officers would do on routine patrol as far as running license plates and getting information back. The camera's just automatically doing it so the officer doesn't have to, and it gets more license plates checked versus manual.
The sergeant also says these systems are up in the community now, and there have already been results. Recently, there was a hit-and-run incident where the department was able to use the make and model of a suspect car and narrow down to find the party responsible. Then, the department was also able to find the suspect vehicle in the theft of a high-end tool stolen from a local retailer using the cameras. They went live just a few weeks ago. And we have a crime alert for you. New tonight, a domestic violence assault suspect who was on the run since last night has been captured. This all started around 5:30 on Sunday night. Franklin County Sheriff's deputies were called to the 9000 block of Sage Hill in Othello, where two people had been shot. Now, the suspect here on your screen, 28-year-old Daniel Arcio Martinez. He immediately left the area in a white 2009 Chevy Impala and was on the run since late this afternoon. With help, though, from the Moses Lake Police Department and the Grant County Sheriff's Office, he was taken into custody without incident. Two victims, though, were taken to the hospital.
There's a history of domestic abuse. The victims were his mom and his stepdad. The dad was listed in critical condition, and the mom was listed as complex, but not critical.
The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they will continue the investigation. Yakima police are asking for the public's help in finding a 17-year-old boy accused of killing his cousin earlier this year. Police say on May 24th, Diego Ramirez fatally shot his cousin, 24-year-old Jordan Brock, inside a home in the 900 block of Pleasant Avenue following an argument. Ramirez is charged with second-degree murder, and police say he's a flight risk due to living in King County, where he also has a prior arrest for first-degree robbery. Anyone with information about Ramirez's whereabouts can contact YPD or the Yakima County Crime Stoppers line. More than a dozen agencies in Washington state are receiving funds from the U.S. Department of Justice to help fight crime. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us some of that money is going to the Yakima Nation.
The Yakima Nation has been awarded over $1 million in funding to help them address gang and cartel-related drug crime and violent crime on the reservation. The funding coming from the U.S. DOJ Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program.
Often referred to as the Byrne JAG grants, that are specifically to empower our local law enforcement to be able to address violent crimes and other drug trafficking crimes that are impacting our communities.
The $1,028,000 in grant funding will be used by the Yakima Nation Public Safety Department to dedicate up to 4 officers to help local, county, and federal drug task forces.
They can also use the funds for additional investigative tools and resources to support their law enforcement efforts.
It's the latest investment by the U.S. DOJ to help the Yakima Nation. In 2023, Yakima Nation received $900,000 to increase the capacity of the tribal court system and manage case backlogs left over from the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2019, they received $1 million to help expand their correctional facility into the Yakima Nation Justice Center, which opened in December 2023.
The Yakima Nation built the beautiful facility that's on tribal lands that is present to have a connected jail and rehabilitation facilities and courtrooms.
With this latest round of funding, Waldrop says Yakima Nation will be able to target illegal narcotics and violent crime and reduce the prevalence of cases involving missing and murdered Indigenous people.
Because we find that when drugs are involved, there's often an increased amount of violence, an increased amount of risks of substance abuse, and individuals who are at risk for poisoning deaths. So for stopping those drugs from getting onto the Yakima Nation and removing them from our community, we're doing so much to increase the overall public safety for everyone.
According to the Washington State Patrol, at least 32 Indigenous people are missing out of Yakima County. We'll have that list on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Emily, thank you for that. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. Within the hour, we're talking about the Apple Cup, which was this weekend. But first, we have new information in the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. What authorities are saying today about the suspect. And as we've been mentioning, it is the final week of summer. Stacy is up next with your full First Alert weather forecast, so don't go anywhere.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try our bagel sandwiches. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Award-winning country music icon, Joe D. Messina. Heads Carolina, Tails California Tour. Saturday, October 12th, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. On sale now at Ticketmaster and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Joe D. Messina. Heads Carolina, Tails California Tour. Saturday, October 12th, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones!
Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
Whether your way home is a loud symphony of chaos you wish you could get out of your head, a museum of messes not even the greatest of scientific minds could explain, or somehow there just isn't enough time no matter how early you leave.
So, what do you think?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
We're here to help you find the vehicle that's perfect for you.
Find your way home in a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Subaru.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Happel came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we've got even colder ones.
Behold the cold. Enjoy your favorite medium drink for just $2.29. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Every locally broadcast game, the Seattle Kraken, all season long on Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you for staying with us. The U.S. Secret Service is sharing more details about their investigation tonight, just hours after a suspected would-be assassin was formally charged for weapons violations in Florida. Ryan Wesley Routh is accused of plotting to shoot former President Trump while he played golf on Sunday. Reporter Brian Abel has the latest.
We view this as extremely serious and are determined to provide answers as to what led up to the events which took place.
Leadership from the FBI, Secret Service, and other federal agencies assuring the public and the former president that they will bring an apparent attempted assassination suspect to justice. Ryan Wesley Routh is accused of taking position with a rifle outside a fence along Trump's West Palm Beach golf course Sunday, where Mr. Trump was playing.
The subject, who did not have line of sight to the former president, fled the scene. He did not fire or get off any shots.
Keep walking! Ralph didn't get far, captured along an interstate a short time later.
Our FBI agents then attempted to interview him, and he invoked his right to an attorney.
Ralph was officially charged Monday with 2 federal counts, including possession of a firearm while a convicted felon and for having a weapon with an obliterated serial number. Authorities say he has a lengthy criminal history in North Carolina and on social media is an outspoken Trump critic and a fervent supporter of Ukraine.
We are going through what he posted and any searches he conducted online.
Agents are also analyzing the rifle, backpacks, and other items left at the scene.
DNA has also been collected from those items, which are being sent to Quantico for testing.
Still to be determined, did Ralph act alone?
If he's part of a conspiracy, then this whole thing really takes on a very ominous tone.
In West Palm Beach, Florida, I'm Brian Abel reporting.
The man was assigned a public defender and more charges are pending. Prosecutors want the man detained until trial, calling him a flight risk. That hearing is set for next week. And locally in Olympia today, Governor Jay Inslee took a moment to address the attempted assassination.
We want to speak against political violence, and the recent incident in Florida reminds us of the importance to speak against violence in all its forms. I know all of us share that viewpoint across the nation.
All right, turning to Oregon and in other news, as of 12:01 a.m. Tuesday, the Oregon Department of Forestry will drop down to moderate fire danger due to moderating weather and precipitation. But officials there say fire season remains in effect for private, state, county, municipal, and tribal lands protected by the Oregon Department of Forestry. Burn permits are still required for burning debris in barrels. Now, in southeast Washington, the fire danger level remains very high. All burning within DNR jurisdictions are still prohibited. This includes all campfires.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a peek outside right now. Legends Casino Sky Cam. The river's looking pretty smooth out there this evening. 74 degrees, our humidity at 41%, and our winds have picked up slightly, 10 miles per hour. We're going to see a breezy day, and those winds will be kind of picking up on and off throughout the area. Temperatures elsewhere around the region, most of us in the 70s. We were seeing a big heavy cloud and some showers coming through. So look at that drop in the temperatures in Walla Walla. Nice little pocket of cold air sitting there, cooling down in Pendleton tonight as well. Lingering showers, cool with light winds overnight. So temperatures, most of our region in the 50s, but there are a few upper 40s also in the region like Sunnyside and Ellensburg. So looking pretty good. Our temperature trend for the area, again, we stay in the 60s and 70s for most of the area, Tri-Cities and Hermiston. That's our temperature trend, and will continue through the next couple of days that way, dropping just slightly below those temperatures. To recap what's coming up, again, we've got those cool temps. We've got breezy winds, mild temperatures, and again, some weekend showers, which could pick up through the area. Planning your day tomorrow, look for temperatures in the 50s all through the area. Kind of a cool morning to start with, so grab a coat. A little bit cloudy and overcast, and those winds are going to start picking up later in the afternoon, so be prepared for that. Let's take a peek at our 7-day planning forecast, and yes, we'll see 70s through the area, 78, 80 degrees for Tri-Cities on Thursday, but temperatures stay just below the average, and we'll see some winds picking up later in the week. This is what we're keeping an eye on, another temperature trend. And then I want you to take a look at these overnight lows. We're starting to drop down into the 40s overnight for the next couple of days as we get towards the weekend and our first day of fall, which is on Sunday. 70s for the rest of the week here in Walla Walla and in Hermiston. And then once again, we'll see those temperatures dipping down just slightly into the weekend with a chance of showers and gusty winds. So overall, we've got a very temperate climate. It's going to be kind of cool, just below our average. We'll see some breezy to gusty winds in the area, and we'll continue to get closer to fall-like temperatures as we move through the region. We're back to that one. I'm seeing a repeat here. All right, so Austin, again, we're going to take it easy out there with those mild temperatures over the next couple of days.
All right, very good, Stacy. Thank you so much. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now at 6, we have a car recall for Volkswagen owners. We've got those details when we come back.
Get to Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or call us and we'll pick up your trade and deliver your new Mercedes right to you during the Power of Choice sale at Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or stevehahn.com.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Women, were you exposed to Dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using Dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by Dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites and Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
Coyote Canyon says, cheers to 30 years, and they invite you to join the festivities. It's the 30th Anniversary Vineyard Celebration. Buy your tickets early for this great event on Saturday, September 21st. Then hop on the shuttle to the Horse Heaven Hills and visit the amazing family vineyards. Enjoy music, barbecue, and of course, the star of the show, Coyote Canyon Wines. A fantastic day awaits you, with some of the proceeds going to benefit Heartlinks Hospice. Purchase your tickets today for the 30th Anniversary Vineyard Celebration with Coyote Canyon Winery. Coyote Canyon is calling.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Hapo came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Get to Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or call us and we'll pick up your trade and deliver your new Mercedes right to you during the Power of Choice sale at Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or stevehahn.com.
Back now with continuing coverage. Boeing workers at its Washington facilities are still on the picket line as negotiators begin contract talks again this week. The strike started on Friday, so it's still too early to predict the full financial impact. If it is resolved in about a week, it will barely be a blip on the company's bottom line. But if it stretches on for weeks like 2008's 8-week-long strike, the hit could be substantial. The 2008 strike cost Boeing $1.2 billion. The embattled aircraft maker has lost $33 billion since 2019 due to various issues, including canceled orders and manufacturing issues. New tonight, Volkswagen is recalling nearly 100,000 IDF electric crossovers, and these are SUVs for model years 2021 to 2024. That's because the door handles may allow water to get into the circuit board, which could cause the doors to open unexpectedly. Volkswagen dealers will inspect and replace the door handles and update the vehicle software for free. Well, the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. is coming up. More local headlines. Plus, how's it looking weather-wise?
Well, we're getting closer and closer to fall. Final week of summer. Pretty cool, a little overcast tonight.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Healthy, clear-looking skin is always on trend, but as we age, our texture and tone can change. Meet Curve Appeal's Photo Fabulous, an optimally tailored treatment that addresses the early signs of aging and provides noticeable results for pigmentation, age or sunspots, fine lines, and overall skin appearance. Book a consultation today to get camera ready and save up to $750 with the September special. Visit curveappealtc.com to get started.
Sometimes, life is a funny way of turning sideways. Like when your kid decides they're a professional stylist the morning of picture day.
Here we go.
Or when your to-do list isn't quite done.
You went to Rite Aid, right?
Or when you're sure you packed everything you need, but you actually need one more thing.
We forgot our prescriptions.
We
got you. Are we happy?
We are happy.
Find everything you need? Yep. Yeah, life never really goes the way you plan, but that's why we're here. It means more at Rite Aid.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more from Les.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your community Chevy dealers.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and 1 day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
A flight over North Idaho's Clark Fork River Delta.
It's a pretty special place. These deltas are really important. It's a wildlife corridor. It connects 2 different mountain ranges. It's important for migratory birds as well.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, ET.
TV's biggest night done right.
It's E.T. at the Emmys.
The fun, the fashion, and all the things you didn't see on TV.
I wasn't expecting that.
Next E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. The Apple Cup was this past weekend. What's next for the Cougs? Coming up. Plus,
I'm Monique Ledesma with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, find out how the Downtown Pasco Master Plan is planning to help the downtown area and how you can get involved.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
welcome back, everybody. Every night at 6:30, we do weather first, and I gotta say real quick, Friday, I was down in Fresno, California.
Right.
105 was the high.
Yeah, they can keep it.
They can keep it, yeah.
It's cooling down, though, all along the West Coast. So we do have some, cooler weather coming down from Alaska, Canada area. So let's take a look outside, tracking some showers, as you can see there in the Walla Walla area, heading towards Milton Freewater tonight. And that's really cooled things down in the region there tonight. Very cool, very wet. Most of that staying in the blues, but seeing a few sprinkles. Got some sprinklers going right now in Pasco on our Dust Devil Skycam at 74 in the Tri-Cities. 10-mile-an-hour gusts, and our sunset tonight at 7:05. Let's take a look at those temperatures elsewhere around the area. Again, those showers. Look at these temperatures. Look at the difference between Tri-Cities, Ellensburg, and Yakima. That cold front has just moved in over the area with those cloudy skies. Here's what it's looking like the next 3 days in our area. Again, staying just slightly below the average, but we'll see some breezy winds. Look for those gusty to breezy winds in the Tri-Cities. It's going to be also windy in the Yakima area tomorrow, and that slight chance of showers continues. Temperatures below the average with more breezy winds in Hermiston. Pretty gusty as you head down the valley. Overnight lows tonight on the cool side. Grab your sweater if you're heading outside. Umbrella in this area, but those showers will start to taper off. Going to stay dry elsewhere, and I'll break everything down for you coming up in your final week of summer. Your full weather forecast. Austin?
Hard to believe summer's almost out of here. Stacy, thank you. Well, the city of Pasco is hosting an engagement meeting in regards to the Downtown Pasco Master Plan. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports how the city is ensuring that every voice is heard at the meeting and key parts of the plan so far.
I spoke with the City of Pasco's Community and Economic Development Director, Jacob Gonzalez, and he says these are some main points when it comes to the master plan of downtown Pasco. Adopting code changes with art murals and mobile vending and public spaces, which have already seen some changes. Gonzalez says the City of Pasco is still working on the lighting in the downtown Pasco area.
Some of the things that continue to come up are related to lighting. So how can we improve upon the lighting in our downtown, make things brighter, make them a little bit livelier, encourage more walkability, hopefully yield more customers with a brighter environment in our downtown.
Gonzalez says another point of improvement for the master plan is connecting businesses with resources.
Looking at ways to provide resources to our businesses, both taking advantage of the resources we have available at the city, but also helping connect them with other agencies and organizations that can provide small business assistance was something else that came up quite a bit.
Gonzalez says housing and new commercial development are also topics being brought up with the downtown planning. Bertha Mendoza lives in Pasco. She says she would like to see something done to help people who are homeless, especially in the downtown area, and have that be part of the master plan. I translated her interview from Spanish to English. For Pasco to do something, either by providing them food or some resources for them, so that they don't stay on the streets, so they don't give a bad image to downtown Pasco. Gonzalez says when it comes to the downtown Pasco master plan, the city wants to take a whole team approach to planning it.
Community members, our council, our planning commissions, and our businesses to ensure that the plan is reflective of their priorities and their needs and their vision. And so we envision this as a live document, a document that is going to continuously be updated, maybe not on an annual basis, but certainly more frequently than once every 5 years.
The meeting will be this Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at Grace Kitchen. There will also be a Spanish translator to make sure every voice is heard. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Monique. Staying in Pasco, the city recently updating their mobile vending and public space regulations. The change increases the flexibility for mobile vendors like food trucks, allowing more locations for them to do business. The city of Pasco says that by increasing the spaces for those vendors, they made it easier for them to get more opportunities throughout the city. Being able to take advantage of the Farm to Table economic development plan in the city of Pasco is part of the change, but it also allows for more business growth.
Something that we wanted to help with our Pasco Specialty Kitchen, which is a commissary kitchen and an incubator that has spurred businesses throughout the Tri-Cities. And sometimes the next step is for them to get into a mobile vending shop, right, to be a food truck or a food cart. And so this was also another opportunity for us to allow them to have another avenue for new business creation in the city.
As of right now, the city says they are working on a mobile vending and food truck user's guide about how to start a mobile business and what that process looks like. Fire crews responded to a fire in Pasco late last night. This fire happened on the 3900 block of Ivy Road. It's a little more than a block from the Franklin County Fire District 3 area. The call came in around 9:20 on Sunday as a residential fire. Smoke could be seen in the area, and it took fire crews a little more than 90 minutes to put out the fire and any hot spots. We'll keep you updated on this one. And Benton County Fire District 1, along with other fire agencies, responded to East Owens Road Saturday night for a large wildfire. This happened just off of State Route 397. Parts of the highway were shut down at one point due to the smoke in the area. The fire happened just after 8 p.m. It took crews here a little more than 2 hours to get the fire contained, and the last crew left about 8 hours later. In local politics, Governor Jay Inslee signing the Re-Entry 2030 initiative in Tacoma today. Washington State became the 6th state in the nation to sign on to a bipartisan plan to reduce recidivism by helping people who are leaving prison have a better chance at staying out of prison. The initiative aims to remove barriers to reintegrating back into society, like getting a job or help with housing, healthcare, and education.
Both parties are working on this issue together. And that is, number one, we're against crime, and number two, we believe in human potential to be able to go out there and be productive. And that positive viewpoint is one that is positive about reducing crime at the same time. And everyone who leaves our custody in our Department of Corrections a statement, which is, we have provided you the services you need to succeed in outside of our walls. So good luck, now don't come back. And that.
Well, turning to news in Kittitas County, need help from a Veterans Service Officer and live in Kittitas County? Starting September 17th, a VSO will be at the Upper Kittitas County Senior Center, also known as the Centennial Center. It's going to happen every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. A Veterans Service Officer is someone who works on behalf of veterans and their dependents. They are trained and maybe even accredited or certified in the Veterans Administration claims and appeals process and can help you with Veterans Affairs related needs. The VSOs will be there on alternating weeks. No appointment is needed. Well, the Washington State Cougs are celebrating after a big win in the Apple Cup. They took down the Huskies 24-19 on Saturday. Sydney Berger from our sister station in Spokane has more.
On the surface, this Apple Cup win means the Cougs are 3-0 on the season after a rivalry game. But obviously for Washington State, this means a lot more than that. Beating the Huskies, a team that left them high and dry during conference realignment, brings out all the emotions in this Apple Cup.
If you can't get behind this team in this moment, at this time, I just don't know what else more we can do.
The Cougars are used to being overlooked, including when coming into this game against their now Big Ten rival. There was a lot of noise this week with the new additions of the Pac-12, and in the middle of it all, the Cougs had tunnel vision towards their goal and got the job done.
Like, I'm the quarterback that gets named, but all the other guys on the team, they did it, man. The defense held them to 19 points, and that's a good offense, right? Good, strong offense, good running back, good team. So, I mean, if I had an option, I wouldn't put my name on there. Like, it's a team win. That was a team win, man, truly.
But this is the critical point for Washington State athletics right now. What are we going to do to invest in the future? Because we let some new teams in. But we have an opportunity to stay ahead of the curve, to compete for championships if we want to invest.
The Apple Cup trophy is headed back to Pullman, and head coach Jake Diggert says it might stay a while.
I think we might retire this trophy. I think this is a Pac-12 trophy. I think that might stay in our place for a long time, and we'll bring a new one next year. A little Big Ten, Pac-12. We'll put the new score on it. So we might retire this one as the Pac-12 trophy and stay in Pullman.
Well, if we've learned anything this college football season, it's that tradition is completely thrown out the window. Jake Diggert has led this team through adversity, and he stays with the same simple message. Celebrate tonight, and it's back to work on Monday. For the Cougs, that's a Friday night game against San Jose State in Pullman.
And that was Sydney Berger with our sister station in Spokane. The Cougs are now 3-0 on the season. The Huskies have won 2 games, but now have lost 1. Still ahead on the region's only live and local news at 6:30. Over the weekend, the Pasco Fiery Foods Festival was on fire. Our Riley Fitzgerald will join us with a recap. And Stacy will come on back. She'll have your final week of summer forecast. Hang tight.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Dreaming of luxurious wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we are having our summertime sales event. Discover our wide variety of buildings, including custom-build options to fit your unique needs. From now until the end of the month, get 20% off all our in-stock inventory. That's right. We offer free and fast delivery, and we're committed to unbeatable quality and service. Come visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds in West Richland and Sunnyside for the best deals of the season.
If you think a little change in dinner plans would bother Dee Dee,
then you'd be wrong. Let's roll, guys. Good. Hey, split up.
yep, when it comes to dining out, Dee Dee knows how to roll. From all you can eat to the best burger this side of Mount Adams, Mexican food, pizza, or Asian fusion, it's always fine at Legends. Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hockey season returns to Kennewick. The Tri-City Americans home opener is Saturday, October 5th, 6 p.m. at the Toyota Center. Get your tickets at the Toyota Center box office or at Ticketmaster.com.
Dreaming of luxurious wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
All right, welcome back, everybody. The Fiery Food Festival was this past weekend in Pasco, and two of our very own actually got in on the festivities at Peanuts Park for the VIP pepper eating contest.
Two of the bravest souls in the newsroom. Now, for the competition, you had to eat 10 full-size peppers in order to stay in the game. Pepper started out from mild, but ended with the Carolina Reaper. That is considered the hottest pepper you can taste according to the Guinness Book of World Records. It has a Scoville rating of 2.2 million. I can't even imagine, Austin. And of course, our Riley Fitzgerald is joining us now to tell us about that. Riley, that is a hot, I can't even do a jalapeno, and I was giving you encouragement on Friday. How did it go?
So jalapeno was number 4 out of 10 that we had to eat. So it got quite spicy, but I'm a big fan of the ghost pepper. I think the typical salsa that I eat is ghost pepper, and I think that was number 8. So I went in with support to this event also. Monique and I were both participating, and you were allowed to drop out at any time during the competition, and Monique Ledesma lasted to the number 7 pepper, and several others dropped out as well. So I ate the Carolina Reaper, and to put it in perspective, it's 200 times hotter than a jalapeno. And Stacy and Austin, unfortunately, now I know that peppers are just as hot coming up as they are going down, because I may have puked a little bit later on in the day.
Oh no.
It was pretty bad. I won't do that again, but I am glad that I did it. I'm glad I won. I cried a little bit after the competition. I have this super cool photo of me holding up a Carolina Reaper and just like smiling, and that smile did not last forever.
Well, you ladies certainly were gung-ho on Friday. I was really trying to talk you out of it. I personally would never do it, but
I heard on Friday.
Do you get to bring home a trophy, an award? What do you get for that?
I'm gonna have some sort of plaque. It's like there were several winners, so I think there was only one plaque made, but they're gonna be making more because there were 6 people in the VIP section that ate the Carolina Reaper. So congratulations to the other 5 people who wrapped that up and won. Also, beautiful bow on top. It was a lot of fun. It was a cute little crew.
Brave souls, everybody involved. All right, Riley, thank you so much. Hey, turning to a business headline for you tonight, the Benton Franklin Fair Rodeo wrapped up its 76th year with cooler weather and record-breaking crowds. Over 123,000 people attended the 5-day event. 163 people were employed directly by the fair, with hundreds more working for vendors and contractors. Officials say the Fair Rodeo has an annual economic impact of $20 million in Benton County. The fair has now helped source 170,000 pounds of food for the Hunger Relief Network over the past 16 years. And graduates of Benton County Therapeutic Courts in August also received free tickets courtesy of the Benton Franklin Fair.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's break things down for our final week of summer. It's almost over. I've been seeing people out riding jet skis this evening out on the river. It's a little on the cool side, 74 though, not bad. Winds are light at 10, our sunset at 7:05. Here's the weather pattern. However, for this early week, we have a low temperatures dropping in from the south. We've got an upper level low, and it's pretty strong. It's going to cool off the entire west coast, even into Vegas and Phoenix. Finally, they're going to get a break, and we'll see those cool temperatures all through the area. Let's take a look at precipitation and what's going to be happening over the next couple of days. As that spins on up from the south, we'll have some wraparound moisture mainly impacting the Blue Mountains, but you could see a stray shower zip over into our area. A very slight chance of that. Most of that will end up in Boise, Central Oregon, and those Blue Mountain areas. And then it swoops off to the east, and we're even going to start to see some snow developing in Idaho and Montana. In fact, one of our good friends is in Yellowstone right now. Probably going to see some snowflakes there. Here's what it looks like on Futurecast. A few clouds. Most of our showers impacting staying to the east of Walla Walla, Tri-Cities, but heavy at times and possibly some thunderstorms there as well. We'll keep an eye on that. Just some cloudy skies, but we'll start to see some clearing skies getting into Wednesday. And overall, this week's going to be pretty mild outside. We do have some breezy and gusty winds to talk about tonight in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Tomorrow, we'll see those winds start to pick up in the Columbia Basin and through the Columbia Columbia River Gorge. Later in the afternoon, very windy in Pendleton, Hermiston, and in Ellensburg. So look for those breezy to gusty winds dying down as we get into Wednesday. But all week long, you're going to see some gusty winds through the Ellensburg, Yakima, Kittitas valleys. Lingering showers again, mainly to the east of our area and north. 40s and 50s through the region, so we're getting those cooler overnight lows. Small shower chances, seasonal light winds, and temperatures in the 70s could hit 80 at Hanford. Planning your day tomorrow, chilly out the door. Look for winds increasing in the afternoon in Yakima. Tri-Cities 50s, you'll be in the 70s by midday. Should be pretty nice. Those winds picking up later in the afternoon. Also Walla Walla, there's that chance of rain in the morning hours. Clearing up a little bit overcast tomorrow night, but breezy to gusty winds throughout the day. Also going to see those winds pretty significant in the Hermiston area, down the Columbia River Gorge, and into Pendleton. Here's your 7-day planning forecast for Yakima. Again, look for those gusty winds, temperatures in the 70s. Warm on Thursday, and then we cool down from there. Ellensburg, again, windy to breezy all week long with some possible weekend showers developing. Walla Walla looking good with that slight chance of rain in the early morning hours. Should clear up by the afternoon. Will lead into some breezy winds later in the week. Hermiston looking good, pretty mild in Hermiston, although windy tomorrow. And in the Tri-Cities, nice weekend, or week I should say, with temperatures hovering just below 80 or right at 80. And then we'll see a slight chance of showers into the weekend. And the first day of fall officially on Sunday.
It's coming up.
That's it.
All right, still ahead here on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30. We're going to be talking about what's trending, so stay with us.
Starting at $3.99, you can get one, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $3.99. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. At Jack, every bite's a big deal. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
At Fred's, not only do we guarantee the best prices, we prove it. Our live price card keeps things transparent, showing you real-time prices. No gimmicks, just the best prices on in-stock, get-it-today inventory. And when it comes to beating the big box stores, our prices aren't just competitive, they're unbeatable. Check out how we stack up. Whether it's this amazing new fridge or this energy-efficient dishwasher, Fred's prices are always the best. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Which is better, Honda or Toyota? Well, the Honda Accord and CR-V both made the Car and Driver 10 Best list. Camry and RAV4 did not. In fact, when it comes to the 10 Best, no one comes close to Honda, the only company to make every single 10 Best list. That means Honda's not just better, it's the best. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda CR-V with 2.9% APR financing. So for big deals on America's best brand, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Discover Curve Appeal in Kennewick, your personalized med spa. Experience our one-on-one services and treatments designed to make you look and feel your best. From laser hair removal or electrolysis to Botox or body contouring and laser treatments, we tailor our services to your unique needs. Our medical professionals ensure you leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Ready to look and feel your best? Visit curveappealtc.com to schedule your consultation.
Women, were you exposed to Dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using Dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by Dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites in Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
Why settle for the same old breakfast sandwich? For $2.99, you can have my buttery sourdough, loaded with crispy bacon, eggs, and melty cheese. Come on, we fought the Revolutionary War so we don't have to eat stale English muffins. We won, by the way. At Jack, every bite's a big deal. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
North Idaho's amazing Clark Fork River Delta on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
Well, Tito Jackson, one of the brothers in the popular group, the Jackson 5, has died at age 70.
That's right. According to Entertainment Tonight, the first to report the news, he died after suffering an apparent heart attack. Tito was the third of 9 Jackson children, which included superstars Michael and sister Janet.
Hey, today is Mexico's Independence Day.
That's right. A lot of celebrations happened over the weekend, including Chicago, which is where video was taken of the celebration. Commemorates the end of Spanish rule in Mexico and the creation of an independent country. So it's not Cinco de Mayo like a lot of people think.
No, totally different. Well, also trending, the 76th Emmy Awards wrapped up last night. You saw it right here on ABC, and we're going to go over some of the biggest winners.
The Bear earned 5 Emmys, including 3 awards for its Actors Max series. Hacks picked up 2 awards for Gene Smart and another for Outstanding Comedy. Baby Reindeer, A Hardened Tale of Trauma and Healing, won 4 awards, including Outstanding Limited Series. And The Daily Show won the Best Talk Series, beating out Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, and Seth Meyers. So pretty good fun had by all. Plus the runway was fabulous.
It was fancy, fancy, fancy. All right, Stacey's back with your final weather forecast when we come back.
Back to school. That means more kids will be out in traffic when you least expect them. They don't know the rules of the road yet, but you do, so drive safely. This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
Fun and excitement are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino in Pendleton. Try your hand at Vegas-style slots and table games, indulge in fine dining, enjoy restaurant amenities, or swing away on 2 championship golf courses. Find out what's happening with upcoming promotions, book hotel rooms, buy event tickets, and more on the new mobile app. App users get more chances to win through exciting pop-up promotions and exclusive app-only games. Download, play, and win today. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
It's game day. Tackle high prices with great deals from Overturf Kia. The new 2025 Kia Sportage Hybrid gives you 3 great ways to save fuel. Available with a fuel-efficient gas engine, a gas-electric hybrid, or as a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. A new 2025 Kia Sportage Hybrid with all-wheel drive starts at just $31,940. Plus, get 5.99% interest for up to 72 months. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Happy September. Enjoy our Indian summer and back to school. Remember, going 35 in a 20-mile-an-hour school zone doubles your stopping distance.
Call 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
Every locally broadcast game, the Seattle Kraken, all season long on Apple Valley News Now.
And our favorite moment of the night, the viewer photo of the day. And Alan, he definitely gets, the early bird gets that worm. He gets a great photo nearly every day by the Columbia River. To get your photo on, that is the QR code on the right side of your screen, or go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Let's plan your day tomorrow. Going to probably grab a light jacket in the morning and peel layers. We're getting that layering season, Austin, where it's kind of chilly in the morning and then it warms up pretty quickly by the midday with temperatures just under 80 degrees.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us here at 6 and 6:30. I'm Austin Reed with Stacey Lee. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.